Welcome, brave souls, to another episode of U.S. Horror Stories. I'm your host, Ben, and today we are delving into terrifying night drive horror story. Before we dive into our spine-chilling U.S. horror stories, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our terrifying tales. The night was draped in shadows as Alex navigated the winding road, the rhythmic hum of the engine blending with the distant howls of the wind. The air was thick with an uneasy stillness, and the only companions for miles were the haunting silhouettes of trees that stood like sentinels along the darkened path. As Alex pressed on, the road seemed to unravel into an endless ribbon of asphalt. The rhythmic thud of the tires resonated through the vehicle, creating a hypnotic cadence that mirrored the anxious beats of Alex's heart. The darkness outside pressed against the windows, a tangible force that seemed to pulse in harmony with the nocturnal symphony. A flickering sign emerged from the shadows, its dim light revealing the name of a town long forgotten. The rhythmic pulse of the road quickened as Alex hesitated, contemplating whether to continue down this desolate route or seek refuge in the unknown town. Suddenly, the headlights caught glimpses of elusive figures darting across the road, their movements synchronized with an otherworldly rhythm. Alex's heart skipped a beat, sensing an unseen presence in the night. The surroundings seemed to pulse with an inexplicable energy, each beat echoing a warning that something was amiss. The road twisted and turned, a serpentine path leading deeper into the heart of the mysterious night. As the journey unfolded, the rhythmic undertones intensified, creating an eerie melody that resonated through the vehicle. Unbeknownst to Alex, the night itself seemed to be orchestrating a sinister symphony, and the road ahead held secrets that would soon be unveiled. The rhythmic journey continued, but an unsettling discord disrupted the harmonious hum of the engine. Alex's car, once a reliable companion, began to falter in its rhythmic dance with the road. The engine coughed and sputtered, each misfire echoing like a dissonant note in the otherwise silent night. As Alex desperately tried to diagnose the mechanical malfunctions, the rhythmic heartbeat of the night grew louder. Shadows seemed to gather, whispering secrets of the road's dark history. The rhythmic pulse of anxiety quickened as Alex's attempts to fix the car proved futile. In the inky darkness, an ominous figure emerged, its presence adding a haunting rhythm to the night. The wind carried eerie whispers, like ghostly lyrics dancing through the air. The rhythmic struggle between man and machine intensified, setting the stage for a chilling symphony of fear. As Alex pondered the next move, a distant sound echoed, a rhythmic tapping on the car window. Heart pounding, Alex turned to face the darkness outside, where the silhouette of a figure danced in the moonlight. The rhythmic tapping continued, an unnerving percussion that resonated with the protagonist's rising dread. With a sense of impending doom, Alex decided to leave the ailing vehicle behind and explore the desolate surroundings on foot. The rhythmic echoes of footsteps mingled with the distant groans of the failing engine, creating an eerie duet that underscored the growing tension. The road, now a stage for the unfolding nightmare, revealed abandoned structures with shattered windows that seemed to cry out in a ghostly rhythm. The night's melody took an ominous turn, leaving Alex to navigate through a haunting chorus of creaks and whispers, each step resonating with the unseen forces that lurked in the shadows. As Alex stepped into the eerie stillness of the abandoned building, the rhythmic cadence of footsteps echoed through the hollow corridors. The air inside was heavy with the scent of decay, and the rhythmic tapping of Alex's own heartbeat mingled with the disconcerting whispers that seemed to emanate from the walls. The flashlight revealed a desolate interior, frozen in time. The rhythmic exploration unveiled remnants of a forgotten past, shattered furniture and tattered curtains that swayed in a melancholic rhythm. The air held a chilling melody, as if the ghosts of the past were orchestrating a symphony of sorrow. As Alex delved deeper, the rhythmic pulse of the night intensified. Flickering lights cast eerie shadows on the walls, creating a spectral dance that matched the protagonist's growing unease. The rhythm of the building seemed to respond to Alex's presence, revealing hidden chambers and echoing footsteps that defied logical explanation. The main hall, with its grand staircase covered in a thick layer of dust, served as a focal point for the supernatural resonance. The rhythmic tapping of unseen hands on the banister echoed through the silence, creating a haunting melody that sent shivers down Alex's spine. In a forgotten room, a weathered piano stood as a relic of the past. As Alex approached, the rhythmic notes of a ghostly melody filled the air. The keys moved with an otherworldly force, playing a haunting tune that seemed to tell a tale of long-lost sorrows. The rhythmic harmony of the piano resonated with the protagonist's heartbeat, creating a surreal duet in the heart of the abandoned building. As the night unfolded its secrets, the rhythmic exploration reached a crescendo. The building itself seemed to breathe, its rhythmic heartbeat synchronized with Alex's own, as if the two were entwined in a dance with the supernatural forces that lurked within the darkness. The haunting harmony of abandoned places echoed in the corridors, leaving Alex on the precipice of a revelation that promised to unveil the true nature of the night's terror. Leaving the abandoned building behind, Alex felt an unsettling gaze lingering in the shadows. The rhythmic heartbeat of the night quickened, and a sense of impending dread hung in the air like a dissonant chord. As Alex stepped back onto the desolate road, the echo of footsteps out of sync with the natural rhythm disrupted the once familiar cadence. The rhythmic pursuit began as shadows darted across the moonlit path, their movements a chaotic dance that defied the laws of the night. Panic set in as the rhythmic heartbeat within Alex's chest raced in tandem with the pursuing presence. The road itself seemed to shift and twist, a labyrinthine maze designed to amplify the disconcerting symphony of fear. As Alex sprinted through the night, the rhythmic cacophony intensified. Unseen hands seemed to claw at the air, creating an unsettling percussion that echoed in the dark. The discordant melody of the chase played out in haunting crescendos, each step a heartbeat that reverberated through the protagonist's soul. The moon, obscured by ominous clouds, cast fleeting shadows that danced in erratic patterns. The rhythmic pursuit took an otherworldly turn as the pursuing entity revealed itself, a silhouette that moved in disjointed, unnatural motions. The night seemed to pulsate with an unsettling energy, as if the very fabric of reality had succumbed to the dissonance of the chase. Alex, breathless and desperate, stumbled upon a clearing where the rhythmic pursuit reached a fever pitch. The pursuing entity, now fully revealed, seemed to defy the laws of nature. Its movements were a chaotic ballet, a discordant symphony that struck fear into the core of Alex's being. With the night in tumultuous uproar, the rhythmic chase reached its zenith. The pursuer, a manifestation of the supernatural forces that haunted the road, cornered Alex in the moonlit clearing. The discordant symphony of fear reached a deafening climax, setting the stage for the chilling revelation that awaited in the heart of the night's dissonant dance. The moon hung in the sky, a silent witness to the climactic finale of the night's haunting symphony. Alex, cornered by the supernatural entity, felt the rhythmic pulse of fear reach a crescendo. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy, and the surroundings seemed to hold their breath in anticipation of the impending revelation. In the deafening silence that followed, the entity slowly revealed its true form. The rhythmic dance of shadows coalesced into a figure, clad in tattered garments that fluttered in a ghostly rhythm. Eyes, pools of darkness, fixated on Alex with an intensity that transcended the natural order. As the entity spoke, its voice resonated with a spectral melody. The rhythmic words carried the weight of a long-forgotten tale, unveiling the tragic history of the desolate road and the abandoned places that bore witness to unspeakable horrors. The night itself seemed to weep, its rhythmic lament echoing through the clearing. The revelation unfolded like a haunting sonata, each note a revelation that reverberated through Alex's consciousness. The entity, A lingering spirit bound to the forsaken road sought solace in the rhythmic company of the living. The mechanical malfunctions, the abandoned places, and the dissonant chase were all manifestations of the entity's desperate attempt to connect with the living world. As the truth unfolded, the rhythmic heartbeat within Alex's chest synchronized with the spectral melody of the entity's tale. The night, once a source of terror, now held a mournful beauty as the supernatural forces yearned for closure. The rhythmic harmony of the revelation became a poignant duet between the living and the spectral, a connection forged in the crucible of the night's nocturnal symphony. With the revelation complete, the entity dissipated into the shadows, leaving Alex alone in the moonlit clearing. The night, once filled with dissonance and fear, now embraced a tranquil rhythm. As Alex gazed into the starry sky, the rhythmic echoes of the supernatural encounter lingered, a haunting melody that would forever be etched in the memory of the terrifying night drive horror story.